Hello my treasures, it's time for the Demonic Inquisition to rise up with a bone-chilling combo using a card that I've been looking at ever since he was released, Bonelord Frostwhisper. The basic idea behind this deck is to use Abyssal Depths with a low minion count to always guarantee us the key combo cards within the deck, which are Bonelord and Lor'themar. Also having the second Abyssal Depths to draw us into the two buffed up Illidari Inquisitors that you can actually get off of this, or even a Jace. If you want to be a little bit more greedy, you could try to stick in a Brand Bronzebeard, so you only really need one Illidari Inquisitor to kill off most opponents, but I ended up going with this less greedy option because I did like having this curve almost guaranteed every single time I had an Abyssal Depths in my open hand. Speaking of cards to keep in your open hand, Abyssal Depths is the first one that you're always going to want to keep no matter what, as this will allow you to draw into your key combo pieces really early on. Outside of this, you are going to be looking for early game removal tools or early game draw cards, such as Mark of Scorn. And to be honest, any card that costs 3 or lower within this deck is really good to keep in your open hand. Outside of that, you're going to be looking for cards like Topple the Idol, so you have some type of AoE board clear. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some game. All right, time for a game against Warlock. Ooh. Why do I always manage to draw into one of the 7 minions within the deck? Just going to mulligan away that. Ooh, Abyssal Depths is a real nice replacement though. There's the Renethal. I really do wish we had the 3 additional HP, or the 5 additional HP still from Renethal. That would be real nice. I guess you can't always get what you want. Okay, so they're going to be Imp, and we do draw into another one of our minions within the deck, which could actually make for some real fun times, but we'll see. Hey, a Flame Imp. Oh, now, Abyssal Waves number 2. Okay, I think this will get rid of both of them if we get extremely lucky how it hits. Oh no, it doesn't matter how that hits. They're both going to be dead. Perfect. I don't want to deal with either of those. Our hand really doesn't do anything though, which is a little bit disappointing. Fiendish Circle. If we had a... That isn't it. You can draw 2. There's Prince Renethal, there's Bone Whisper. Renethal doesn't really do much technically, but we did need the additional 5 HP. You could, in theory, try to make this deck work with 30 cards, but I like it with 40 more. Maybe I'll put a version of the list down below 30 cards instead of the 40. We'll see. No promises because I haven't actually tested it myself. Just going to get a wide board and kill one of these minions so we don't get overwhelmed by a dumb library. They're just going to rush our face. Do they have anything real? Oh, they're going to clear out our board a little bit. Oh no, they're going to do it all the way. I mean, it gets rid of the minions on their board, which is nice, but it depends on also what they have. Oh, interesting. Oh, Lor'themar. Drawing in Lor'themar is actually pretty decent. Let's put down Renethal. Might as well get rid of the 1 or 2-1 or 1-1, whatever, with our 2 attack. Oh, that. How? I guess we can just do this. Going to kill the 4-3. I'm hoping that this will make them want to attack into the 6-6, because we can just do full combo at this point. If they do, come on, just hit it. Puts me on a 3-turn clock. Don't you want to put me on a 3-turn clock? No? No? Okay. They were thinking about it. Oh, wait. Does that actually do exactly what we need? Yes, perfect. Okay. Let's attack into the 6-6. Put down the Lor'themar. Come on, give us... we still do have enough mana to do this. Perfect. Come on, two Inquisitors. That's not an Inquisitor. I did think about cutting out the Jace at one point, but he's just so strong that kinda is needed in the deck. I mean, he isn't really needed, but he can win you out a game. I think I had a game where I got like 21 attack with him, which was stupidly strong. And I do like having a little bit of a backup plan if our combo doesn't work out. And they're thinking. They do need to get rid of the 7/7. Oh, they don't know they need to get rid of it, but they really do. Ah, Abyssal Wave. That's not going to do what you need. Oh, okay. You're just going to waste a bunch of resources on this. Alright. Ooh, that's interesting. But now behold, Jace and his Demonic Inquisition. Topple the idol. That would have been nice a few turns ago. Okay, time for a game against Paladin. Not the worst hand, but not the best hand either. Actually, probably should keep the Phantasms. Get rid of multi-strike, of course. I would love a game where we don't start with a minion in our opening hand, because... Oh, actually, no. I would love a game where it's Prince Renethal out of all the minions that we start with in our hand. Lor'themar also isn't bad. Anything in the lower bracket of either Lor'themar, Bonelord, or Prince Renethal are really, really nice to start in the opening hand because it does guarantee your Abyss Depths a lot better. Oh, there's Lor'themar, so I mean, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Well, I'm just gonna summon 2 1/1s. Hopefully they'll attack into it. We did get the second Relic of Phantasms, which is nice. I'm actually really happy that the relics ended up being really nice, or really, really good once they buffed them up. Makes it a lot more interesting. It's the first engine that actually worked in Demon Hunter that wasn't really aggro based. That's not going to guarantee anything. Probably just going to hit their face. Yeah, hit their face is probably the better bet. Oh, Sermon. Okay. I know people are actually running that card now, which is kind of funny. It was a card that everyone's like, oh, it's the worst card in the existence of the world. Turns out, no, it's actually pretty decent if you can set it up well enough. It definitely is a card that I've tried to make use of quite a few times in the past at this point. I had a Sermon Bell deck where you were guaranteed to draw into it, which was really, really cool of an idea. Might be something I will reapproach one last time before it rotates out. Really just depends. Okay, 2 1/1s and a 3/2. We do have the relic that we could just use next turn. I would AoE would be nice. That isn't an AoE. Can we get something cool here? Ooh, Jace discounted to 4 is funny. To minimize damage, I think we actually have to use this right now. Come on. Kill one of the 6/6s. Of course. Of course it doesn't kill either of them. And puts them at 1. That's actually kind of helpful, unless they buff it up. Do have the Jace, though. I will live this turn. Actually, the funny thing is we can actually use the Jace to live, since he only costs 4. Inquisitor, of course. Alright, kill the one and leave the other one up. Should heal us for a little bit, right? And it draws us a card. Oh, perfect top deck. Okay, so they have 2 recruits in hand, I think. Not actually the worst position to be in. Paladin isn't known for their face damage, from hand at least. Trust me, I tried to make it work. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, well. I think we're actually going to have to use the Inquisitor here just to get rid of the 8/8 body. I don't really like doing it like that, but we might have to. Yeah, kind of was needed. Oh, Cariel, okay. But yeah, I try to make a spell power front lines Paladin deck work. It just, there was no redeeming that deck. I tried my hardest. I don't even think I got anywhere near pulling out the combo a single time, and I played like 20 games with it. Sometimes If a deck does bad, I'll keep trying. Or if I get the combo off like super early in testing, then I'll keep doing it. But yeah, it was not worth it. Just gonna hit there. I'll put them at 5 HP. We're at 6. Okay. They're gonna... Please don't get a charge minion. Sermon to buff everything up. Oh, the brute goes brutal. Okay, so a game against Rogue, probably. I had to guess. I almost want to keep Relic, but no, we're just gonna Mulligan away. Oh goody, we get Relic and Frostwhisper, just what we needed. Man. Actually, out of all the cards or minions that it could be, this is probably one of the better ones it could have been. At least for us. I need something out. What are they? Are they actually Rogue? No, they're actually Shaman. Okay. That's... that makes me angry, but whatever. It's cool. Can actually win against this, probably. Pretty decently. Probably going to want to put Relic of Phantasms out next turn, just so we have 2 damage on the extinction. Drawing into a Relic Vault would be really nice, though. Right, game? Right? Oh, just going to draw into all the high-cost cards in the deck. That's what we're going to do. I guess I can't really... It depends on how quick that they can buff everything of theirs up and how quick we will actually die. If they have a 1 cost, that might be a little bit of the issue. If they don't, we're fine. Gonna have a 1 cost? Yeah, you're always gonna have a 1 cost. Okay, we need to get rid of the 2/3. What can we top deck to get rid of the 2/3? They are taking their sweet time. Still, a Relic Vault would be really, really good. Actually, there's a lot of things in our deck that I need to remember one day to... 1 mana short. Oh, we just hope and pray this hits this at least once. Perfect. You go bye-bye. And then Chaos Nova should be able to just kill them next turn. Trying to think of what... I haven't done anything with Shaman. I don't think I'm going to do another Bonelord deck right away after this one. So Shaman might be revisited a little bit later. That's fine. It's still in like range of our Chaos Nova. I'm curious if they'll just rage quit when that happens. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do Priest. I haven't done anything with Kale in a long time. We could do something with Kale. I did something recently with Reno, so that's probably out of the table. And sadly, it didn't do so well. Probably because of the character that I chose to put Reno's mustache and hat on, but you know, couldn't resist the opportunity to do it with a crab. This is probably our next turn, I'm assuming. Oh, actually, I'm trying to think if two Murlocs isn't enough, so we might actually just... Oh, Top of the Idol's fun. We're just gonna get both of those and then attack. I want to use this as quick as humanly possible so we don't accidentally draw into our 2 Inquisitors, but this might be the better opportunity. It also depends on what minions that they keep putting down, because Top of the Idol might be good too. The fact that they're playing so slow makes me a little bit annoyed. Okay, Top of the Idol is probably the better bet now. Maybe they're a mobile player? That's why it's taking so long? Or they're just lagging? One or the other. Oh, that's interesting. But let's use Topple. No. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what are the chances of not drawing into... Okay, perfect. It just showed the wrong card. Please don't have Frostbite. If Frostbite kills us. I didn't think about that. I think we're going to put this down. It heals us a little bit, puts us out of range, and it gets rid of... If they only have 2 Murlocs, then it gets us out of... Oh, Malcolm. Can I have 3 Murlocs? Or is it going to be nothing? Oh, yeah, okay. So we're at 6. We're at 5 attack on these. So we just attack first. Place this down. This gets rid of both of them. Oh. We double the stats next turn. Can we survive if we double the stats? Or it'll be at 9 mana. Yes. Unless, well, they use both. No, Finn can stop us. So, Bloodlust. Oh, Bloodlust wouldn't do it. Oh, it could do it if they have enough totems. So it isn't going to do it. I am not letting anything stay on your board, my friend. And then we'll put Bone Whisper down next turn. Because we finally have full combo if they don't give up. Oh, we also do have to kill the Bone Whisper somehow. Forgot about that. That might be a little bit of a problem. What, going to discover another Murloc? I know you have Amalgam. And then cool? Yes, maybe. Yes. Yes, you did get something cool. Okay, so... War Leader? Not War Leader, okay. Oh, Topple's fun. But... I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to kill this. We're going to kill this. And then let everything else stick. We can use Topple next turn, which is funny. Topple, then Abyss. Should get both Inquisitors, then we play both Inquisitors and win out the game. We have the perfect replay for once. Come on, just give us 2 additional turns, guy. That's all I'm asking for. Also, depending if we do get the replay here or not, I might just call it after this game. Thank you so much. Yeah, I probably am going to call it after this game. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use Topple. That's really, really funny. But we're just going to do it like this. Then we get the 2 Inquisitors. Oh, kill this. Pass it back to them. And then we get to surprise them with a Demonic Inquisition. I'm always happy when someone sticks around for games like this, where I'm so close to the combo, they just don't give up. Unless they give up right here. Please don't. Let my memes live. Thank you. Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe they were just curious of what the hell we were playing. And now it is time for the Illidari Inquisition to finally have its victory. Took a lot longer than I expected it to. Well, bam. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So overall, this deck was really fun to play. It did have a clear weakness against something like Blood Death Knight, where your opponent gets their HP above a reasonable point where you can actually finish them off. However, outside of that, if you had enough early game removal tools against an aggro-based deck, this deck felt incredibly strong, because a lot of the tools that you can use as early game removal also will draw you into a bunch of additional cards. It might be a little bit harder to get the full combo off in a aggro-based matchup. However, there are a bunch of backup strategies within the deck, such as Jace, or even your brutal Annihilin. Because against an aggro deck and you get the Lor'themar Battlecry actually off, this is an 18/18 worth of stats that most aggro decks can't actually deal with, and whenever they try to, they're just going to hit their own face. It makes for some really fun games, and because we are using Bonelord, it does put a little bit of a timer on yourself. Though, if you are looking for a combo deck using the card, this is probably one of the better decks that you can actually use in Standard Hearthstone, which is the reason why I want to recommend it, because it is a card that is really fun to mess around with. With that all being said though, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.